All right. So I guess I'm recording. There's no indicator on my camera. I coming at you tonight from just leaving school, and I wanted to talk about something. And the thing I wanted to talk about today was something that I struggled with for a long time. And you can say I still do struggle with it, but what I always struggled with was trying to find the balance between when I needed to go to school versus knowing that I need to spend time and be with my family and my kids. For me, it was always a struggle of, and I honestly, I usually took the side of not going to school because I felt like being with my kids is more important. Like I said, I still struggle with it. It's a fine line, but honestly, it's one that I feel like either way is okay, however you handle it, depending on what your reason or your motivation for doing so is. For example, if you decide you're going to go take night classes at school just because you want to get away from the house and get away from the family and not have to do any of the night responsibilities, well, then I don't really think that that's the right thing to do. I don't really support that. So on the flip side, if you are taking classes in the evening because that's all you can do, maybe you work all day long or the classes you need to take are in the evening, but your reason for doing it is to further your education, to get a degree or to get, some kind of a certificate or something that's supposed to benefit you and help you out in your career, well, then to me that's completely acceptable. In fact, it's better than acceptable. It might even be a great idea and even encouraged. So if that's what you're doing, I support that, and that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Well, it's 100% what I'm doing right now. The only thing is I decided late to go to class this semester, and so it's not like I couldn't have picked classes earlier, so I was kind of stuck with the evening ones. But the reason I'm doing it is because I'm going to be going to nursing school. My goal is to get into the nursing program. Most people on here already know I hurt my knee a few months ago. I had surgery 3 months ago. And when that happened, I was unable to work my normal job, unable to get up on roofs and, climb ladders and all that stuff. And so I found myself struggling financially. I don't have a degree. I don't have an undergrad degree. I don't even have an associate's degree. So I found myself looking for new options to bring in money, but not being qualified for most of the stuff that I found, educationally qualified. So I decided I was going to go back to school. It's something I've always wanted to do anyways, and because of that fine line that I've always struggled with, I've taken classes here and there, very sporadically. And the classes that I've taken have been online classes, which is a fantastic option. If you can handle online classes, then I totally recommend it, because obviously you can do stuff any hour of the day. If let's say you work crazy hours, like a weird shift, or the family really needs you at a certain time of the day, well, on the off hours, you can do your school lessons. So you can study your lecture, do your stuff online. You can study basically at your own pace, at your own schedule. Now, something to remember, that doesn't work for everybody. Online is not easy for those that need classroom instruction or peers, other students that you can help, that'll help you be there to bounce ideas off of, or to watch them do. For example, right now my class that I'm in, I'm taking a biology class. It's biology 181. It's kind of like your first biology class that you need in college. I'm taking it in person because I tried it online twice and I didn't do a good job on it. I ended up failing one of them because I basically had to quit way late. And then the next one I withdrew because I wasn't able to do it. I wasn't able to make it work. I had to do labs all by myself, and it was really hard for me to do that. So for me, this is my third time trying this class, but my first time doing it in person. Let me tell you, it's much easier this way. They're not all like that, though. I've taken math class online. I've taken a humanities class online. And for those, it was very simple. It was very convenient to work around my schedule. So when I took those classes, I didn't feel so much like I was having to decide between school and family responsibilities and work, because it pretty much allowed me to be a part of all of it. Obviously, this is what happens. You work later into the night doing homework and stuff. At least that's how it was for me. But it worked. Now this class, I'm taking two classes right now, a humanities class as well as my biology class. And these ones I'm doing both of them in person at the campus. And you know, tonight I'm getting off early. Mondays usually are a 10 o'clock at night thing for me, so I missed the whole nighttime routine because I go in at like 5:15. So I missed dinner, I missed the whole nighttime routine, and by the time I get home, class is usually until 10 o'clock. I do my lecture and then my lab. Everything's already done at home, and so it's hard on my wife. So me going to school and me being gone during the family stuff or the parenting stuff puts it all on my wife, and that's hard for her. So that's something else that I always have to, or that I always considered, you know, trying to weigh if it was a good idea or not. But it's turning out to be okay. I know it gets harder the deeper I get into a program. Once I get into the nursing program, hopefully a year from now, I will be into it, but then it's full time. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I honestly don't. I don't know how I'm going to work at the same time. I know most people say it's better not to work while you're in nursing school, but I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I know it's a sacrifice for my wife as well, but again, the whole point is that once that's all done, I have a better paying job, one that's more reliable, one that's more secure, one that's got, you know, the benefits, the job stability, the flexibility for me to leave, you know, move somewhere else and still be qualified for a really good, high-paying, high-demand job. That's the whole point. And for me, that's what makes it worth it, to miss out on some of that stuff. That's what makes it worth it for my wife, who's at home with all the kids. That's what makes it worth it for her as well, for me to go out and do all this. So it's just something I've been thinking a lot about for a long time. I was using it to keep me from starting, keep me from going to school. My knee injury has acted kind of as a catalyst to getting all this going for me, which is the bright side of my knee injury. It's the good that's come out of something really crappy. So I hope that my thoughts are something that, you know, maybe some of you guys out there can relate to. Maybe you guys have experienced that as well, and it's something you've been battling with, trying to decide what's the best option or best choice for you. Let me know how it is for you guys. If you've got any comments about it, if you've got any questions, any concerns, if there's anything that I can offer. My whole point of doing this video and this whole channel is to reach out to the dads, reach out to the guys out there that are trying to balance life with all the different angles that pull different responsibilities and needs from you. So, you know, education and career, being a dad, being a provider, a protector, all those things that us dads have to deal with, have to is in quotes, right? Because we get to deal with that. It can work. We can make this work. And my goal is to try to help anybody out there that needs some help. So leave some comments if you've got any questions, if you've got any suggestions, if you've got any, and of course like the video if you liked it, dislike it, and thumbs down if you didn't like it. Subscribe to the next videos I'm going to be putting out there for everybody so that you guys can know when they come up. And I look forward to doing some more of this for you. I'll follow up if you guys want. I hope that helps. Talk to you later.